Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm not too sure how many people you out there will find this fascinating, but I love vintage machinery and stuff. It looks cool, it sounds cool, it's cool to watch operate. I don't know, it's just stuff was made better back then. Anyways, this is my power hacksaw. It's a W. Robertson Machine and Foundry Companies, number 2. The only thing I could find online about it is that they made this model from 1914 to 1920 something. There's the placard and everything. It's pretty dirty. It's been painted at one point. It's obviously not the original motor. It's running off 110. If you come over here and look at the flywheel, kind of looks like it was run by a belt at one point. They got a double V belt on there right now because of the pulley setup that was on the motor. But yeah, got a bit of weight because the hydraulic system's not on it anymore. So it had a big counterweight right here I took off. And then I added this like shock absorber with a couple 460 Ford valve springs I had laying around. So it kind of helps. I welded it to it and everything, so it kind of ruined it, but it's whatever. The vise was broke and stuff, as you can see, but I gave my boss $50 for it, and he bought it off of an old guy that passed away. His son was selling stuff, so, but it's cool. You can tell it's got like square head fasteners, and it's got little oil cups for all the joints. It's got a grease cap there. You just kind of pack it with grease and call it a day. But it's cool just knowing that it's almost 100 years old and it still operates cool. I'm thinking that it came out of, or at one point after it was sold, it was put into a factory making aircraft parts or something, because you come down here and it's got a little badge that says American Aircraft 639. I can't really find anything on that, but I don't know. I didn't do a whole lot of research. Brand new hacksaw blade, the one that was on it when I bought it, my boss hadn't even changed, and it was pretty dull. So I ordered a bunch of new ones offline. It's about, I'd probably say it weighs close to 300 pounds. It was a bear to get out of the truck. But yeah, I got some round tube I got to cut and set a piece up and show you. Another thing I forgot to mention, originally I had like a hydraulic box that sat right there and had one little rod that came up, and it ran off of a cam gear. It's on the back of here, this offset wheel right here. And it ran off of that, and when it pushed that one down, there was another arm that came up out of it that would push up on, I think it came up to this right here, but it would push the saw up on the forward stroke, and then on the return stroke it would drop the saw back down, cut the material, and lift it back up. That's all the ones I've seen online were of this model. This one obviously does not have it. I wish it did. But it's been outfitted. I don't think it's original. Well, it might be original, but it's got a little light switch. That I don't think's original, but the on-off, it's got the square head fastener, so I think it had some sort of return mechanism. But when the saw drops all the way down, this little paw here pushes into this pin, and it pushes this lever forward, shutting the saw off. So it's got its own turn off, which is pretty cool. Or its own automatic kill switch. But yeah, shaft is all lubed up and everything. But yeah. inches off. I just took and chucked up some 1 1/8 inch solid bar stock. So we're gonna see how this thing cuts it, because I've never cut something that thick on it. Mainly just been doing 1 inch tubing. I think it's like 083 wall, so it's nothing too serious.